suffering. I'm walking in Penley Park and it has absolutely nobody here, which is normally my kind of heaven. But the circumstances around it aren't that good. Coronavirus has hit. This is my first video in weeks. This video is sort of how to cope with changes that are here and how specifically, obviously this is a fitness channel, and how you can get around those issues with, you know, that it brings to fitness, because no one has access to a gym. As of this recording, it is locked down. I'm using my one daily exercise of the day to get this video done. The gyms are shut, the country's locked down, the streets are, as you can see, absolutely dead. It's a pretty weird time, and this messes with a lot of people's schedules. You know, I go to the gym 5 days a week for 2.5-hour sessions. That's 5 times 2.5, which is like, is that 12.5? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. 5 times 2.5. I think it's 12.5. 12.5 hours of the week now that's gone. You've got to account work into that as well. You know, working in the gym and clients in the gym. That's a lot of time in the week that's now just been eradicated. Now, we just have loads of free time and it's kind of scary. How do we keep our fitness goals? How do we keep marching towards progress? And the short answer is, it's going to be very hard to progress your fitness during this stage if it's bodybuilding and muscle mass and that type of thing you're interested in. Obviously, if you're into general fitness, running speeds, stuff like that, then it's not going to affect you at all. You can run outside, you can do all of that stuff outside, but there is stuff you can still do. What I wanted to stress out there is you're not going to lose any muscle. You won't lose any muscle. As long as you're doing some form of resistance training at home and eating right, you will not lose a single pound of muscle. You will lose strength. Losing muscle and losing strength aren't the same thing. It's obviously a lot harder for powerlifters. If you're into bodybuilding or resistance training for the aesthetic side of it, then it's not going to really affect you that much. But don't worry about that. But I would advise to get some form of workout in, with its bodyweight training, banded resistance training, if you've got a set of dumbbells, a barbell or anything. As you'll see later in the video, I just have a 50-kilogram dumbbell courtesy of Peak Fitness Penzance, and a set of dumbbells from my brother, and I think they're 6 kilos. That's it. That's all I'm working with, and I'm just getting stuff done. You've got to just make accounts. You know, you've got to make the training, you've got to adapt and make it a bit harder. Push yourself in other ways rather than just the load, and you'll be fine. Mainly, I think the main thing to be concerned about during this coronavirus times, with the gym being closed specifically, is mental health. A lot of people go to the gym for mental health purposes. It's a therapy, it's their escape, it's their time, their one-on-one time with themselves or with their friend or with their partner, and it's a time to escape from the world and really focus on something and install discipline and work towards a goal. It's also part of a routine. It's also part, you know, your daily or weekly routine. It's involved in that heavily. You know, your diet sort of works around it. There's a lot of your life is impacted by the gym, and when that's taken out of it and there's no way around that, there is obviously concerns there for your mental health. So just keep an eye on that. And what I would advise to do is just come up with some form of routine. Like, if you're going to work out from home, then do that in the morning. Get up, get ready, get showered, get out and do some workout. Do a workout in the garden, get in the sun, come back in, shower, whatever you want to do, get ready again, feel good, start doing some tasks. Just get yourself in a routine, get some downtime, put a film on, whatever you need to do, work from home, whatever it is you're doing, just get that routine, just adapt it around the no gym. And then when everything normalizes again, get back in the gym, and everyone's gonna be in the same boat, trying to make progress really quickly. One more thing that I want to walk you through is what's going on with me now. Obviously, I was on a bulk and struggling to hit calories. I was on the race to push past 90 kilos, which was a fail. Long story short, the cut is going to begin, or has begun. I'm sort of in this transition period, what I'm going to call it a recomposition period, where I'm going to try and hold on to muscle mass through diet and resistance training at home. But it's more like a maintenance phase. If I lose weight, I'm not really bothered. It just helps me in the end. It's just less to lose when I properly start the cut. Also, in other news, trying to grow a beard. What are you thinking of it? Put in the comments if you think I look like a hobo, or if you think I should carry on. Yeah, that's an update for you. That's the coronavirus video. That's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, I'm off. Going to play some Call of Duty, which is another positive. I'm getting sick of Warzone. I'll see you in the next clip. Peace. This has been a regular occurrence since lockdown. My car battery is so pathetic that if I don't take long drives regularly, then I have to jump it because the battery just dies. So this is great. Cool. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get
this going.
Okay guys, welcome to the visual voiceover. I'm just doing, thought it was a great idea actually, just to go over some dumbbell exercises you can do at home whilst we're stuck in. As you can see here, it's the dumbbell goblet squat. I would say go as deep as you can, try and get below parallel. Feel the stretch, you can make the reps longer to make it harder. Next one would be Romanian deadlift. So this is in order of body parts. I'm starting on the legs. So we've done the goblet squat. This is a Romanian deadlift. It's a side angle just for technique purposes. You stick your bum out basically as far as you can. You keep your back straight. This will work your hamstrings, your lower back and your glutes. Obviously calf raises. You just put 2 dumbbells in both your hands and sort of tip on your toes. Stand on your tippy toes and tense your calves at the top of the movement. And that works your calves really well. It's probably the only calf exercise you can really do at home that I can think of. This one, I thought I'd leave the dogs bit in because they were annoying me like hell when trying to film. This is called a lying hamstring curl. Normally in the gym you'll find you have a nice machine to do this on, because doing it with a dumbbell is incredibly awkward, as you can see, getting into position. But once you're in position, put your toes, your balls of your feet sort of underneath the dumbbell and curl it up and really squeeze your hamstrings at the top. If you watch the video now, you'll notice that I'm holding for about a second at the top of the movement, squeezing my hamstrings. I don't know why Darcy is just staring at the camera there as well. It's a dog. No idea. That's really funny. Okay, side raises, shoulder side raises. The only exercise you can do for your side delt really, and it's very simple. Even if you don't have dumbbells, you can just pick 2 heavy things up and just raise them. Mistake people make is they go too high. You don't have to go that high. You just go sort of parallel. A little tip I say: never let your elbows go over your shoulders. Standing military press, really good for your core as well. But yeah, just get dumbbell side by side, press it up, really try and focus on your shoulder pushing the weight up. And again, slower, deeper reps if you haven't got any heavy weight. This is quite lightweight for me, so I'd have to go really slow and do tempo reps here just to get that failure point, just so I can do some damage to the muscle. Front raises as well, because normally I don't include front raises in any of my gym routines, because I do a lot of heavy pressing with bench press and shoulder press, and that does your front delt enough. But because I haven't got that weight at home to be able to press that heavy, I've been including shoulder front raises just to target that front raise. Again, you don't have to go any higher really than parallel. You can do, but you don't have to. Onto back, we do a single arm row just to target the lower lat portion. What you'll notice here is the dumbbell sort of ends up almost beneath my eye level, and then I drag it back towards my hip. It's not just a straight line. That's the mistake I see people make, is they row it up in a straight line. You don't want to do that really. You want to do it in a nice diagonal and end up by your hip and just target that lower lat. Dumbbell bent over rows. This is, again, you're bending over as far as you can, get over the weight as far as possible and really row it up and squeeze your back at the top of the motion. The best analysis I can use to sort of describe how to do that is elbow someone in the face. Picture someone elbowing someone, and then you'll row over your back. Onto chest, standard floor press. This is the best I can emulate a bench press really. If you have a bench or something to lie on, that's handy because you can sort of get just below parallel. Obviously the floor stops me going any lower, but yeah, just squeeze your chest at the top of the motion. Slow reps on the way down, really slow on the way down, and squeeze those pecs at the top, and you should get a nice little squeeze there. Again, sticking with chest, it's not really many you can really do with chest. What I would add, that's not in this video, is press-ups. Press-ups is a great way to target your chest if you really think about it, mind muscle connection and all that. But this is the chest fly. Fantastic movement. I keep my arm slightly bent. I've got a bit of an injured forearm, and I want this to stick with just my chest only. And I find that keeping my arm slightly bent at the bottom keeps my forearm out of it, and I can really just focus on my chest, sort of squeezing that the motion up. Onto biceps. Everyone knows what you can do with a bicep with dumbbells, because most people use dumbbells in the gym. But yeah, concentration curl. Put your arm between your legs. It keeps your arm sort of moving, keeps your elbow moving. You can't really cheat it. And then you just curl it up with your bicep. And what I do is I'll have a slight twist at the top of the motion just to work on that peak. And then to focus on the peak even more, or the brachiitis I think it's called, it's the standing hammer curl. You keep in a neutral grip, so my wrists are facing this way instead of here, a normal curl. You have it here, and it's a neutral sort of grip, and you just hammer them up. It's called a hammer curl because it's just like hammering. Not that I see anyone hammering like that, but anyway, standing hammer curl, and that will just work the peak of the bicep. Moving on to triceps. Now if you want big arms, ladies normally want to work on their triceps, because I get a lot of clients tell me they want to work on their bingo wings. So yeah, the best way to do that is lose a bit of body fat and gain muscle, and you'll get you'll lose those bingo wings pretty much and have a nice solid tricep. Triceps make 2/3 of the arm size is triceps. So any guys out there who want big arms, eat triceps. This is close grip bench press, so it's no bench, it's just a close grip floor press. And then did some skull crushers afterwards, which works the long head of the tricep, which is this bit here specifically, which is the bingo wing area. So definitely get doing some skull crushers. Again, you don't even need dumbbells for this, you can just lift something heavy. I actually did Georgia when in the garden. I had her lying on me just for extra weight, and I was skull crushing her. Get innovative. If you can lift something heavier, lift something heavier. And then lastly, to finish on, it's tricep standing kickbacks. Southwest spine, to keep your elbow as still as you possibly can, drag it back and tense for like a second at the top of the movement, and then bring it back down again. Feel free to pause the video and re-watch them in slow motion or whatever if you want to get a more technique analysis, or hit me up in the comments, Instagram or Facebook if you have any questions with these exercises. There's so much more you can do, but the video will be like an hour long. So if you're not getting on with any of these particular ones, let me know. I'll put some more in the next video. But yeah, hope you're enjoying your home workouts. I can't wait to get back in the gym, so I'm sure you can't either. But yeah, we can still stay fit and still stay relatively healthy and in good condition at home. So yeah, good luck. Peace.